Hey everybody, Tony George, short and sweet today, late in getting my uh, video up for you today. Plenty to watch with the 10 and 10, 10 games in 10 minutes from me and Scott Spreitzer. How about the marquee matchup between Kansas City and Baltimore? 75% winners in 10 and 10 with the free picks we've given out this year, and we've only given out really one official free pick on the marquee matchup, and that one last week with the under in the Saints game. But if you didn't tune in and watch them from the Doc Sports studio, they're there for you. They're free. Watch them. Check it out. Get to know me and Scott. We have a little fun on those too. Free play one yesterday. I hope you checked out my NFL opening line report. A candid and raw Tony George just breaking down the lines like a couple guys having that would be lemonade over a fence post, taking a pee, just shooting the breeze about sports. Initial reactions, a couple free picks in there. But anyway, coming to you obviously from the isolation chamber, the situation room here, the echo chamber at the George compound in Las Vegas. Somebody wanted to know last time I did this what that was. Let me show you that. See that? That's a collage I made when Nebraska won the national title in 1994. All the newspaper clippings, Sports Illustrated, and had them preserved and put up there. Somebody wanted to know what that was. That's what that is. A little exciting time back in 1994 in Lincoln, Nebraska when they won that. Nonetheless, get this squared away here. Going to give you a free play college football night. It's going to be an epic weekend in college and pro football. Right there. See that? There's a link in the description below. That's where you need to be this weekend to win money. It's going to be an epic weekend. 7-unit college football top play on Saturday on a 5-pack. Favorites, totals, and underdogs. NFL, 4-play card, 6-unit totals play. And a Monday nighter as well. Still looking at tonight's game. You'll know by 5 Central. Plays released at 5 Central, 3 Pacific for the entire weekend. I mentioned this. There's a link in the description below. Thumbs up, subscribe, of course. But that link takes you to a free $60 page. If you've never been a member of Docs, take that $60, get my weekend package, and sit back in the rocking chair and win yourself a ton of money. There's a lot of opportunity. I can't stress that enough. A lot of opportunity this weekend, and we got a couple top plays. Remember, 10 and 2 the last 3 Saturdays in college football, and I haven't lost a play of over 4 units. Any top play I've had in college football this year, undefeated. This is the biggest one of them all. Come on. I had Purdue for 7 units a couple of weeks ago against Vandy. How'd that work out for you? Boom. Get it done. Last week, Central Florida, top play. Boom. That's simple. Roy, that's simple. Take the guesswork out of it. There's a ton of guys over there at DocSports.com that are very good. WNBA, Canadian football. Doc Sports was like 13 and 2 this year in Canadian football. 13 and 2. Game start tonight, I believe, in Canadian football. I don't know that much about it. Speaking of Canada, real quick, we'll get to your free play here. I've hired a rock star NHL hockey handicapper for the 2019-2020 season. 2 years ago, I hired a handicapper that I had been betting his plays for years, and when I brought him on board and making money with him, he absolutely stunk the joint up. Lost like 80 units. It's just one of those years, and we all have them. Not everybody wins 100% of the time all the time. Not everybody wins in every sport and every season. But nonetheless, the guy I hired, I've known for 15 years and finally got him to commit to come on board this year from Canada, lives, eat, and breathes hockey. Much like my NASCAR handicapper I brought on this year that just kicked ass and took names. 2-0 sweep last weekend for 11 units. Bring him on. We're ready. And he likes to handicap how I like to handicap. Low volume, looking for short favorites and underdogs, lots of totals. When it comes to money line betting, come on. Going to have a good year. Speaking of good year, back-to-back years of over 70 units plus each and every year. Over $3,000 made last 2 years in a row for the NBA, and the NBA is right around the corner. The NBA is my favorite sport to wager. I love betting NBA. A lot of guys, it's unwatchable. I watch the last quarter. That's all you need to watch, and read up the box scores. But nonetheless, another year in NBA right around the corner. I have some futures out here very soon for that as well. College basketball, no changes to my NBA program whatsoever. Why would you? I'm not fixing what isn't broken. College basketball was broken last year. I fixed it, just like I fixed football this year, off a down year. Be ready. Be ready. Nonetheless, 5 o'clock, you better have yourself a football program this weekend. Be ready. Let's talk about the game tonight here real quick, and I'll get you out of here. Houston taking on Tulane. You know, I couldn't figure out this number. It opened up at 1, shot up to 5, and yet 75% of the money is on Houston. Well, I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid. This is a half a unit max, okay? I'm still looking at the NFL game tonight. I may or may not have it. Got a game on Friday, 5 games on Saturday in college football, including a 7-unit pick. Probably because Houston's given up 497 yards a game and Tulane's given up 276. But let's take a look at who Houston's played. Oklahoma, who's going to put up 550-plus yards on anybody they play this year, and Washington State. And bear in mind, as high octane as Washington State is in that wide open offense, where basically Houston gave it away in the second half, they held Washington State to 7 points in the first half last week. Houston 6-1 on the road. Take a look at the numbers in this. Power ratings. I have Tulane at 4.8 and Houston at 4.1. That's less than a 1-point difference between these two teams. They're giving them 3 points maybe for playing at Tulane, but Houston at Tulane's covered the spread 6 out of the last 7 times they've been there. I think Dana Holgorsen will have his team ready to play tonight. And this is a step down in class for Houston. And I'm not discounting Tulane has a good football team this year. Better than what they usually have. This should be a highly competitive game. I see it 3 points one way or the other, honestly. But something's fishy about that line. But over 4, tip me 5. Houston now being able to have athletes that are kind of equal to the athletes they're playing versus being way out of their league against Washington State and Oklahoma. I think it makes a difference. We'll take Houston the points tonight for your free pick. Back at you on Friday.